I think I'm gonna do no glasses for this video. See how it goes. Yeah, no glasses. I just think it looks better. Hey guys, it's your girl Joanna. I'm back with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing a freshman advice video because, I'm about to be a senior, So I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm talking about if I give, a little freshman some advice. Class of 2019, you heard? But disclaimer, this isn't a tip to make sure you're popular or anything, or have some real freshman advice. This is the freshman advice that's gonna help you get into college, Like if you want to go to college or you want to have a future, listen to my advice, because my advice, it takes you places. It makes sure that the whole school is hitting you. It makes sure that the principal and the superintendent and all the teachers are on your side. So if you ever do any wrong, you don't get in trouble because you're too good to get into trouble. So I have a whole list of things, so I'm gonna be looking down a lot, and because I was weird and took off my glasses for this video, I'll have to be looking very closely because I really honestly truthfully cannot see, basically blind. The first one is, don't be scared. Honestly, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared of high school, I don't know what to do, yada yada yada. Honey, it's just school. It's just like middle school, but a lot better, and they give you a lot more freedom in high school. You don't have to stress about oh my gosh, will I make any friends, will this happen, because it's just school. It's just another school. It's not that special. The next tip I have for you guys is to take advantage of opportunities, all of your opportunities, academic wise, club wise, any opportunities that you have that you are given, take them. I don't know how it works for most schools, but at my school, at my middle school, your classes for high school are already pre-picked for you in 8th grade, and it's based off how you did well in 8th grade and 7th grade. So if you did really bad the first half of 8th grade, if you were failing classes, you had some 80s or 90s or whatever, then you wouldn't get into any good classes. No, if you had 80, low 80s and 70s, you wouldn't get into any good classes. But if you had 100s and 90s, you would get into advanced classes. Me, God bless me that I was always a good student in middle school, so I had 90s and almost 100s all throughout 8th grade. So because of that, I was able to have all advanced classes as a freshman, which is really good. And then I had AP European History, was the only AP freshman could take, and that's really good. And because of that and me doing well in those advanced classes, it helped me to keep my GPA up and to stay in advanced classes and to later go into honors classes and later be into more AP classes. So it's really important to take all of the opportunities that you have, academic wise. Don't stay in that little regular old class instead of taking advanced because all your friends are in regular English. No, honey, go to advanced English if you know your stuff, if you know your grammar and can write a bomb essay. Don't hold yourself back because your friends aren't as smart as you are. Join everything. So this kind of is oh my gosh, well, I have time to even join anything. Some things you can't join. But when I was a freshman, I joined everything. I joined a whole bunch of clubs I'm not even a part of now. I joined marching band, I joined cheerleading, I joined Clique Club, French Club, African American Club. I joined a whole bunch of clubs that I don't even do anymore now. I mean, join everything so you can figure out what you like and don't like. Even if you think you might not like a club, join it anyway. Because come sophomore year, that's when you're really gonna quit all the clubs you don't want to do, And sophomore year is when you really should be consistent. Sophomore year and on is when you should really be consistent with all your clubs, the things that you like, because colleges to see that you're in a club for 2 or 3 years rather than you just did 500 different clubs senior year, junior year, just so it can look good on your applications. So as a freshman, join everything, try out for everything, and worst comes to worst, if you try out and you don't make the dance team or you don't make cheer or whatever, try again the next year. Little fun fact or whatever, I tried out for the dance team my freshman year and I didn't make it, but I tried again sophomore year, then I did make it. For cheerleading, I didn't make varsity the first time or the second time. But I was still on JV for basketball, and that wasn't so bad because then I ended up being JV captain. And like as last year as a junior, I was able to make varsity. So just keep joining things, and like if you really want to do something, keep trying out for it and keep doing it. Because if you love something and you can add on your college applications, why not? Next tip is to choose your friends wisely. I cannot say this enough. Like some people I know personally, like they have the wrong friends. Like their friends have gotten them into trouble, or their friends have just made them be treated in a certain way. Like if you're friends with somebody who gets in trouble like all the time, and who's always wandering the halls in class and everything, always doing something bad, always smoking weed in the bathrooms, whatever, always drooling like behind the bleachers, and like you hang out with that person and people know that person has a bad reputation, especially teachers, then you will be treated differently. Then people think, oh my gosh, Sarah's a delinquent because Sarah's out here hanging out with Tommy, and Tommy out here smoking all the time and out here getting into fights, and they're just gonna think you're automatically bad too. I mean, I'm not saying that it's right for people to like automatically stereotype that, like, oh, it's like, if you're friends with certain type of people, then you're that person. It's totally wrong. But like, it happens. And sometimes the friends you have won't lift you up academically, won't encourage you to try your best and do your best in school. See, I was lucky to like have the same friend group I had in middle school and high school. I mean, yeah, I lost a few friends, but then again, like, I've really kept some of my same friends because they're just a good fit for me. Like, they always encourage me to take that AP class, take that honors class. They're always telling me, hey, Joanna, do you want to study together? Like, they always motivate me to do my best and, like, make sure, like, my grades were in check. Because in high school, if your grades aren't in check, it'll ruin a lot of things for you. Because if you're, like, failing classes, you can't, like, try out, you can't do sports or clubs. If you're failing a class, then you have to retake it again, and then you can't take the electives that you want. So like the friends that you have really can make or break you in a sense, because like if they're a bad influence on you, then you'll start picking up on their bad habits. So just don't pick any friend. Don't pick somebody because they're cool or whatever. Pick somebody that you genuinely like and you genuinely know will lift you up in school and help you be the best you that you can be. Okay, and this next tip is don't get in trouble, because it will follow you. I personally have never gotten in trouble for like anything. Like I've never gotten detention. I never skipped the class. Okay, I did skip class once, but there's a substitute, and I skipped class, but I didn't get caught. So if you're gonna do bad things, don't get caught. But don't do bad things anyway, because you're not trying to get caught if you do get caught. So like I personally never got detention or in school suspension or anything like that. Like I never fought with anybody. I never disrespected a teacher. I just never did anything to get into trouble. Because especially in your freshman year, if you do something to get into trouble, like you get into a fight, or you keep skipping school, or like you don't show up to school at all, like the attendance record or like stuff like that, or like getting detentions and those marks and demerits, like it follows you. Like people, like teachers like to talk, like teachers like to gossip among one another and be like, oh my gosh, Tommy, I don't know Tommy, guys, we're just gonna keep using Tommy as my fake student. Like, oh my gosh, Tommy out here got into a fight with Johan, and Tommy's a really bad kid. If you have him, he doesn't do his homework, so be hard on him or whatever. And then like that teacher will kind of be hard on you because they're like, oh, he's a bad kid, she's a bad kid, they don't listen, they don't do well. Like it will honestly follow you. Like I know this one girl who's new to our school freshman year, and she got into like a fight. One fight went wrong, and then like all the vice principals and principals knew her, and they're like, you know what, you're a good kid, you just moved here, be good, like you got this. But then she got into another fight again, and after a while, like her reputation was like, oh my gosh, that girl, she gets into fights, like don't hang out with her, she gets into fights. Or she would be like, oh my gosh, she's a bad kid, she gets into fights. So if you get in trouble, it will follow you. And like once your reputation is ruined, teachers won't trust you, the principals won't trust you, the security guards won't trust you. Like I happen to be so blessed that I never got into trouble, that you could see me walking around the halls during lunch or like during middle class, and I won't get stopped because they know, oh, I'm a good kid, that I'm probably not doing anything bad or whatever. It's also because I sell a bunch of things at my school, so they're kind of scared of me, because like if they see me walking around, think I'll sell things to them, which I actually will. So this is the most important tip that I have for you guys, for you freshmen. Drop your ego real quick and know your place, because first of all, You're at the bottom of the barrel. You guys are fresh meat. You guys just came into the school. You guys know nothing about this high school. So I don't know why y'all want to act like running around like you own the place. Honey, you just got here. Like, I know you were at the top of the top in middle school, but you're not anymore. You have to build your way back up. Build that respect back up. Like, and all my friends know this. I low-key hate freshmen. Low-key. I don't low-key. I do hate freshmen. Like, because they're annoying. And, like, sometimes they're so obnoxious. They think they own everything. Like, no, you don't. Honey, be humble. Know your place. When you become that junior, senior, then you can be obnoxious. Then you can have that ego like you run the school. But you're a lower classman. You're a freshman. Stay in your lane. I mean, not saying that all freshmen are bad, but y'all grade as a whole be real annoying. Drop that ego. Be nice. Don't have an attitude. How old are you? You're like 14, 13. Why do you have an attitude? My last tip for you guys, incoming freshmen, is to have fun. Like, yeah, people are like, oh my gosh, I hate high school. I hate school. This is so dumb, boring. I want to go home. I want to just die or whatever. I hate school. I don't want to learn or anything. But it's like, no, school can actually be fun. School is what you make it. I know you guys hear this a lot, like, oh my gosh, people always say that. You're just lying. School isn't what you make it. School sucks. But it is what you make it. Like, I love high school, and I personally think college will be a lot more fun for me when I graduate. But, like, I made high school fun. Like, I hang out with my friends. Like, I made friends in cheerleading and marching band, you know? I make sure I make it fun. You know, I do things that I love. And when you do something that you love at a place that you don't love, then you make it fun. You know? I stay after school. Some of my best favorite people are teachers because they understand me and I talk to them. You know? Just have fun. Don't stress. I mean, you will stress, but don't stress. It's just school, honey. You know? Have fun. You're only going to be young once. You'll never be in high school again. Unless you get held back. Then you're about to be in high school forever. But just have fun. You know, live your life. Because you'll only be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 once. You know, you're not always going to be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 again, you know? Just live. Enjoy the moments. You know? It's not that bad. You will make it through. You will graduate. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you guys want more advice videos, just, you know, comment down below and I'll give you advice on anything you need advice on. Because, you know, I got you like that. Because you guys are my family. And, you know, I got my family's back. Okay? Okay. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day.